Hi there, and welcome to Messy Church. This is Pastor George, and today we're at my house because it's gardening day. And I want to show you some things that remind me of a story that Jesus told about a sower and some seeds. This is one of the stories that Jesus tells where God is a planter, God is a farmer, God grows things. And the story has to do about the farmer putting seeds everywhere and seeing what happens with where they go. So let's take a look at the garden and see about those seeds. Some of the seeds fell into a hard, dry ground where nothing took root, and the birds came along and ate it all up. Some of the seeds fell in good soil and they started to grow, but soon there was so much growth, all the weeds came in and crowded around the other plants and choked them all out. Some of the seeds fell in really rocky soil and they started to grow and they grew fast. But pretty soon there wasn't much left and they dried up and just went away. And some of the seeds fell in good fertile soil where they could grow lush and green and even put on flowers and fruits. Now, Jesus explained this parable to the disciples. He said to them that God is somebody who loves everybody and just puts that love everywhere. And we're like the ground. Some of us have had hard times that make us not ready to listen, not ready to open up, not ready to let things grow. Some of us are really eager and ready to do things immediately. We rush out and start doing things without really putting some planning into it. And pretty soon we get burned out or tired. Some of us are very happy to share God's love, but there are things that distract us, that crowd out all of that we could do for God and God's family. And some of us have been cared for, and we're ready to listen, and we've been turned over a couple times, and we're good, rich soil, and God's love grows strong in us, and we bear that fruit. So the opportunity for us this week is to consider, what kind of ground are we, and how can we bear good fruit for God? So think about, what kind of ground are you, and what will you do with the goodness of God that comes into your life?